let her go.
Welcome back to another Casual Friday. Today I decided that I was gonna share with you my winter must-haves, or those things that I really need during the winter time. And also there are some products that I use during the summer and that I can't really use during the winter, and so how do I do so I can still use them and not have to wait until the summertime? So if you're interested in knowing all my winter must-haves, then just keep watching this video. Thanks. Talk about lip products. I have quite a few and I have swatches all over the place, so I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna stop and talk forever about these products. If I have a video on them, I will let you know and link it in the description box. I have two products, only two glosses that I would recommend you. One, because of how it works as the product itself. This is the color Berry Blast by Buxom. I got this on a set that I show you that set and everything, how much it was and everything on a video, and I'll link it down below. And this is this color right here. This is the first color. You can see it's very pigmented. It doesn't have any shimmer. It has a minty sensation. So if you're like that kind of person that gives you cold, or it makes you feel cold, if you have that on your lips, this might be something that you don't want to use during the winter time, but I would absolutely recommend this line. I love it, and I don't care if I feel a little bit cold. Then the next one is the Nyx Butter Glosses. I love this color for the winter time because I want to keep this in my purse, and I do keep this in my purse during the winter time because it's easy to apply. This is the color Creme Brûlée, and this is the one that I always have in my purse. It is kind of a mauvey pink, and I think that's why I like it for this time of the year. But let me show you the swatch. Is this one, the second one right here. As you can probably see, it's very like pinkish, showing pinky. It doesn't last as long as the Buxom ones, but it's cheaper than the Buxom ones. So if you want something that, you know, a recommendation from the drugstore or something from NYX, that's my recommendation. Then the next product is True Dimension lipstick by Mary Kay. This is the color Natural Beauty, and I love this for an everyday color. It's very pretty. It's not shimmery but glossy. That's what I meant, and I love it. It's very moisturizing. You don't need to use a lip balm if you use this line from Mary Kay. I love it, and I do use all of them with some kind of clear lip liner because I feel like sometimes they feather just a tiny bit. I mean, you don't have to use this kind of lip liner, but I do love this line. Another color that is my color, and that's, I mean, this is my color, and this is the red right here. It's from the same line from Mary Kay, and this is the color Firecracker. I used this in my Selena Gomez tutorial. I'll put that video down below so you can see how pigmented this is, and how, I mean, I love how it makes my lips look. I can't get over it. I love this red. This is the red that I love the most. The next three products are something that just got recently, but I'm in love with them. The first one is the color that I have on my lips. This is Touch of Spice. That's the color right there. That's the swatch, and it's matte. It's very comfortable to use. I have it on, and I kind of lost it because I left it downstairs, and I was almost going to Target to get a new one because I missed it that much. This is one easy lipstick that you put on. It is comfortable enough to wear, but it's matte, and you can compare it with any eye look that you're gonna be doing for the day. Then the next color is something that I got recently. This is from Wet n Wild, and look at that vampy color. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is the color Cherry Bomb 918D. This line is kind of drying, so make sure you apply a balm underneath. But other than that, this is the color of the winter time that I discovered this year. This is it. Another color that I recently got, and but I do really love it, is the Fusionista. This is the color right here. I mean, look at that color. It's so pigmented. This is from the Fergie line, so it's not as drying as the other line from Wet n Wild, and I do like this color. for whenever I want to apply just mascara and let's put something crazy on your lips, this is the color that I love. Then I can't talk about lip products and not talk about lip liners. I have 3 lip liners. The first one is the Mary Kay clear one. This is one that I use with the lipsticks that I feel like they're way too creamy, like the Mary Kay ones, and I do have quite a few others that I still use with this clear lip liner. I just kind of line my lips outside so they don't feather out the color of the lipstick, and I do recommend that. Then another lip liner that I've been using it for quite a few years now. It's this one from Essence, and this is the color Berry, Soft Berry. Look at that color, it's very pretty. You can make it darker or you can just apply light pressure and it doesn't look that dark. I mean, it can be like a nudish kind of color. This is like a couple of swatches, you know, so you can see how dark it can be, and I love this. I mean, they're just so inexpensive. I think it's $150, this kind of lip liners. I don't know. And then the last one is something that I bought recently. This is Sedona Red, and this is the color right here. That's the swatch, and I love to use this with my favorite red color, and sometimes I line the outside of my lips with this red, and then I use Touch of Spice and blend them together, and it kind of creates like an ombre effect. These 3 lip liners a must have. I'm going to quickly talk about eyeshadows. I mean, I do have all these eyeshadows that I need to go through. The first one is, I'm going to talk about cream eyeshadows. The first one is Coastal Blue by Mary Kay. I love the Mary Kay cream eyeshadows. They're kind of expensive because they're about $18, but I think they're totally worth it. You can use them by themselves. You can layer it with a powder shadow on top of it. They work. And this is the color right there. Once they dry, they become some kind of powder and they don't move anywhere. So love that, and I would recommend it. Another color that I use during the winter time, most of the time that's the only time that I wear this particular green, is Meadow Grass by Mary Kay. That's a swatch right there, and look at that color. I mean, it's pretty. I don't know why I used to, you know, I just use this color during the winter time, but I would recommend you, if you were thinking about getting some colorful eyeshadows for the winter time, I think these 2 are amazing from Mary Kay. Then I have 2 color tattoos that I combine. The first one is the color Creamy Beige from the Leather collection, and this is right here. It's like a tan color that it's very pretty. I love to use this all over the lid. And then use the color Vintage Plum, and I'm going to show you the colors. That's Vintage Plum. I love to use this on the crease. Let me show you the first color because I don't think I open it. Look at those colors. I mean, they're matte. If you want to try any colors from the Maybelline Color Tattoo line, matte, go for the Leather collection. Those 2 colors are amazing, and I love to use them together. Then I'm going to share with you some recommendations from single eyeshadows in case you were thinking about getting any Milani eyeshadows. I'm going to show you my favorite ones for the winter time. This is Belle and Mandarin. This is the color right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's a very light orange color that goes amazing for a transition color. And the other one is the color Bella Espresso. I mean, these 2, I love to combine them to create not a cool but or a warm kind of crease color, but something in the middle. These 2 colors blend amazingly together. That's the color right there, Espresso, and I would totally recommend it. And the next color is Bella Ivory, and this is a satin matte. This is how it looks like. I love this for blending the edges, and I would recommend you this or Brûlée from Wet n Wild. This is different though. It has a different finish, and I think that's why I like it so much. That's a color right there, very, very pigmented. And then the next color is Bella Gold. This is how it looks like. I love this. This is a metallic finish, and I can wet this and it looks like really metallic finish. And this is the color right there. It's just very, very pretty. And then the color Amber Rush by L'Oreal. I mean, this is the only color that I have, but I use it during this time of the year the most. It's a rose gold color, very, very pretty. I would recommend you to try that. I need to get more colors from this line because I feel like I mean, that's the only one I have, and I've heard great things about most of those. Then I have the next one is palette, and this is the Naked 2. I feel like I use this mostly during the winter time. I think that winter time for me, it's an excuse to use more cool tone shadows, and I am not a fan of cool tone shadows, but I love the combinations that I can come up with during the winter time with this palette. I love the color YDK. I mean, I don't know if you can see it from there. I also love the color Suspect. It's this one right here. And then finally, one of my favorite ones is Chopper. I mean, look at those colors, how pigmented they are. I really enjoy this palette. If I have any tutorials with this palette, I will link it down below. If the angle looks different, if anything looks different, it's just because my battery ran out and I went upstairs, I had lunch, and then I came back after like an hour, so probably it's darker and I probably look different, but I just couldn't fix it. Another one that I haven't, you know, had it for a really long time, but I think it's amazing and I've been using it quite a lot, is this Tarte palette from the Bon Voyage set from Sephora. I mean, I love the first here, these colors right here, they're all matte and I love to wear them all together. I just think that they're the most amazing combination of colors, and having them in the same line, so I'm like, okay, it's like you have to use them together and try it out. So if you don't have this set, I mean, or if you were thinking about getting this set or the Ulta one, I would say get this one because it has a good combination of, you know, kind of cooler tones and then some warm tones that I think it kind of balances itself out, and it's just so pretty. The only thing is that the one that they have at Ulta, they have blushes, and this one doesn't have any blushes, but it comes in a kit with the oil that I just showed you and some other things like the one of the blushes, the cream blush that I showed you. So I think this is a must-have for my winter, this winter anyways, and I would totally recommend it. So anyways, thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope you really enjoy all the recommendations that I have for you for the winter time. Of course, these colors, or the color part of this video, it's more for my skin tone. I'm usually an NC35, but I get really yellowish during the winter time, so I need to find colors that it's gonna make my skin look glowy and healthy and not so yellowish and sick. So try these colors. Let me know if you have any of these in your collection and you really love them, and maybe if you haven't tried them and you do have them in your collection, give them a go, try them. I think they're amazing for this time of the year, and in my opinion, a must-have for me. So anyways, thank you for watching. Remember to thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel in the red button if you haven't already, so you can keep up with my new videos, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.